Good afternoon to the citizens of St. Bernard Parish. Today is Friday, April 3rd, and we're here again for our update. Let's start out with the numbers that we just got updated with the state. We're at 196. Yesterday we were at 191. Yesterday we were at 5 deaths, and today we're at 7. So we still have a major crisis going on in our world today. We're continuing to ask people to adhere to the social distancing guidelines. Wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap many times throughout the day. Use sanitizer as much as you can throughout the day. Stay 6 feet from anyone you come into contact with as best you can. So let's talk about our hospital a little bit and give an update there. Again, our hospital staff is doing an excellent job. I spoke with Executive Director Kim Keene today, and they're still plugging away. They still need staff if anyone is out there looking to get back into the healthcare business as long as you are credentialed. We have 43 patients today at our 40-room hospital. 30 of those patients are COVID patients. We currently have 8 patients on ventilators, and we have plenty of ventilators to spare. So that's a good thing at our hospital. But things are still happening there, but it looks like we're in good shape when it comes to the equipment. I do want to say that Director Keene said that people must be listening, and that's a good thing, because instead of getting 100 people a day coming to our emergency department, we're getting about half of that now. So it's about 50 a day that's coming. So people are listening. People are calling their doctors rather than running to the emergency room. So we want to thank the citizens of St. Bernard Parish for that. And not only just like for you, but it's for our healthcare system, and it's for our healthcare workers. It's putting them in danger when we do those kind of things. So I just wanted to make sure we gave that update today. Our governor, I think, is doing a great job in getting the information out there to the citizens. Our president is meeting every day with the media and answering all questions that is given to him. So, you know, we really appreciate our leadership. We need this type of leadership at this time. I want to talk about the numbers a little bit. You know, these numbers that are coming out every day, we can't hang on the daily numbers. Remember, you know, this thing's kind of going all kind of different ways. Yesterday we doubled from 90 to 180, and now we're going to 186. So it seems like, you know, things are getting better, then they get worse. It's really over the long haul. So we have to look at from point A to point B over a 30-day period, if you will, and draw a straight line through these numbers. And if you do that, it's still continuing to go up. So the stay home order is something that we want you guys to continually practice. When you go to the grocery, we're getting complaints about different grocery stores or stores throughout the parish are not adhering to the guidelines. The first thing I would tell you is don't go to those stores. You know, I hate saying that, but if we have national franchises, if you will, of stores throughout the parish, and they're not keeping you safe, they're allowing families of 6, 7, 8 going into this store and running around, right? If they're allowing that, don't go to their store. We're asking people to go one person, one buggy, once a week. The buggy, I'm talking about the grocery cart, right? One, and one, right? We don't have to be going all the time. We don't have to be going shopping. We need to go get what we need to get and get home. And if we can do that by ourselves or as little amount of people as possible, that's what we need to be doing. So if you have grocery stores in the area, most of which in our parish are doing great. They're putting tape 6 feet apart by their registers. They're monitoring people at the door, making sure that they don't have too many people in the aisles. They have sanitizer when you come in. They have sanitizer when they come out. All of the people working have gloves. Some of our stores, they have masks on, and they're doing a great job. But we are getting some complaints of some of our stores. All I can say is something that I say every single day. It's self-accountability, self-responsibility. You stay away from people at 6 feet. You wash your hands every day. You stay home and don't put you and or your family in harm's way. So I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the numbers, that it's over the long haul. It's not every day. And we wanted to make sure that we continue to do the things that we're doing so that we can get back to normal as soon as possible. I want to talk about some of the things that are going on. Our council, and I want to thank our council for all of the work that they're doing. I talk to most or all of them every day. We have a lot of things going on besides the COVID-19, and it's such a trying time for everyone. And I just want to let you know that all of your leaders in St. Bernard Parish are on this. They're on it every day. And one of the things that our council is putting together, and I wanted to give a little promotion to this here on this update today. We're going to do, our council is going to do an hour of prayer. I've talked to Councilman at Large Calais. It's going to be Monday at 10 a.m. We are going to go on St. Bernard Parish Government Facebook. We're going to go live Facebook. And we're going to do that somewhere here at the council complex. We're also going to record it, and we're going to put it on Channel 76. So we're going to do an hour of prayer here in St. Bernard Parish. We're going to have pastors from all denominations to give a 5 or a 10-minute service to our citizens. I think it's a great idea. Our council is stepping up in a time of need, and faith is something that is so strong here in St. Bernard Parish. And we need to make sure that we attend to that also in these updates and in our community. So I want to thank our council chairman at this time, Councilman Calais, for their thoughts in this area. And we are 100% in support of this hour of prayer. I want to also talk about another declaration of emergency here in St. Bernard Parish. As most of you might already know, the Spillway is being opened again because of the river levels. So talked to the Colonel today, Colonel Murphy at the Corps of Engineers, and they expect this to be another long event for our area. And remember, opening that spillway saves lives. It saves the flooding of our city. We disagree with a lot of the triggers and why they open it, and some other things that they could be doing to lessen the impact to the citizens of St. Bernard Parish. This is one of those things that, you know, we're being flooded. You can't see it because it's water on top of water. And it's killing our industry, our fishing industry here in St. Bernard Parish. So we've been talking about that a lot over the last year. This won't get a whole lot of coverage in the media. It's happening at a time where our world is dealing with this COVID-19 virus. But this is so important, and it's just piling on us here in St. Bernard Parish, literally, when we're talking about that. So there is a declaration of emergency that I signed today. We will be doing a press release on that today. We are talking to the governor. We are talking to Chip Klein. We are talking to Colonel Murphy to try to lessen the impact of this spillway opening to the citizens of St. Bernard Parish. We've got a lot of ideas. One of them is the Mystigo Rock Dam. We need some relief there so the water can get out quickly. You know, they call it fresh water. I call it river water. It's two different things. we don't want that in our backyard. So that's something that we're looking at different ideas to get that water out of here more quickly. So we're on top of that. We want to know the citizens of St. Bernard Parish to know that. One little parish item here I want to bring up is our Community Development Department. They're still working hard. Obviously, we don't have a lot of people in the office, but it's a good opportunity for our citizens to learn the My Permit Now section of community development. It's if you go to sbpg.net and you go to the Community Development Department and click on My Permit Now, you can get a permit online and pay for it. Just about anything, from a fence to building a house to building a commercial building. So you might want to take a look at that if you're looking at building a fence or doing something that you need a permit for. So I want to thank our CAO, Ronnie Alonzo, for making sure that that is available right now to our citizens, and our director, Jason Stoper, for doing that. I also want to say, in summary, or as for a final thought, is that our employees at parish government are working every single day to bring the services to the citizens of St. Bernard Parish. I just got out of a meeting with our finance director, Blair Ellenwood, and our CAO, Ronnie Alonzo, talking about making sure that our public fisc, that our budget going forward, and what are the things we have to be doing now to make sure that we're in a strong position when all of this stuff is over. So there's a lot of calculations going on, what type of sales tax revenues that we're going to be getting. We know that's going to drop significantly. And then, you know, we really have to think about where our sales tax is going to be after this. It's going to be a new world out there in the business. The oil industry and all of the deficits that they're having right now, and our budget depends a lot on the oil, where that's going to go. So I just want to thank our staff for the professionalism that they're showing right now, and looking long term to make sure that the citizens of St. Bernard Parish are being served now, and that we set up ourselves to be stronger than ever before at the end of this thing. We have to. It means too much to our citizens. So thank you again today. We will be back here Monday to do an update unless something warrants over the weekend. So thank you, and God bless.